Good morning, Greyhounds, and welcome back to your Wednesday show. My name is Evan Porterfield.
My name is Adeline Barlow, and today we have the opportunity to interview a professor and a student at the University of Indianapolis nursing program. But first, we have a pop culture update.
Taylor Swift's dad, Scott Swift, will not be facing charges for his accused assault on a photographer in Australia. A photographer by the name of Ben McDonald claimed that Scott Swift had assaulted the photographer while McDonald was taking photos of Taylor Swift and Scott Swift getting off a yacht at Sydney. Police have concluded that the investigation conducted an investigation following the reported assault. However, no further action will be taken on this case.
Will and Jada Smith will be ending their charity after the Oscar slap had halted large donations. Will and Jada Smith's family foundation was founded in 1996 and focused on advocating for mental health, wellness, arts, education, and stability after the infamous Chris Rock Oscar slap. A variety of large donors such as CAA and American Airlines have stopped their donations. In 2021, the foundation received over $2 million in donations, but in the following years, it only received $400,000.
Fox has announced that they will be renewing the popular Hell's Kitchen show with its iconic host, Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay says Hell's Kitchen holds a very special place in his heart, and it was his first show on Fox. Hell's Kitchen made the first debut in 2005. Hell's Kitchen's 22nd season has been the most streamed season in the show's history. You can expect Hell's Kitchen 23 to release soon.
Disney Plus' new animated X-Men series has been a huge hit. The show has attracted over 4 million viewers on a streaming service in 6 days. That makes this an all-time record first season launch for Marvel since 2021. The animated show has also increased interest in other X-Men content. Searches for X-Men have gone up 500%. You can watch the new X-Men animated series now on Disney Plus.
Investigation Discovery has announced that the famous former child star Drake Bell will headline the 5th episode of the documentary series Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV. The show has been viewed by over 16 million people and goes deep into the chilling and toxic behavior displayed on Nickelodeon. The show specifically uncovers allegations of sexual abuse, sexism, and racism. Quiet on Set has become the most watched documentary series in the history of Max.
The Voice will be coming to another hit singer to their mentor lineup. Keith Urban is joining season 25 of The Voice. This is not Keith's first time on the show. He has appeared in season 15 in 2018. Keith is a 4-time Grammy Award winner and has received 15 Academy of Country Music Awards, a Jim Reeves International Award, and on top of that, a CMA Award. You can watch The Voice Monday at 8 p.m. and Tuesday at 9 p.m. on NBC.
Emma Donnan, elementary and middle school. Discover the Donnan difference. A school where you can celebrate others. Come together as a community. Be a part of a learning environment where students and teachers are appreciated. Emma Donnan, a culture that can't be beat, that's going onward together. A school filled with love. Emma Donnan.
I love my school.
How about those Nuggets this year, Jace? It sounds like a chip to me.
They ain't going back to back. Ain't no one getting past Boston. They got a super team, man.
All right, Jace, check up. This is last call. Jace and I head-to-head on football, baseball, basketball, and everything UINDY.
Mondays, 6 p.m. UINDY TV on YouTube and Xfinity Stream Channel 1096.
So the overall mission here at Flannel House Indy is to help with the development and growth, the self-efficiency and self-sufficiency of the near northwest side of Indianapolis. When the Double Eights closed in the area, that left the near northwest side a food desert. So Brandon Cosby, the executive director of Flannel House, started with the Flannel House Farms, where they grow fresh produce organically for the neighborhood around. And then later on down the line, Cleo's came about. So So we're here to help with the sustainability of getting fresh food at cheap prices to the locals around. Black owned, black ran. That's the gist of Cleo's for the most part.
Welcome back to the show. Today we have our first guest here. We have Hope Davis,
How are you
a
doing?
student.
Pretty good this morning.
You're doing good. Nice. So you're a nursing student here, correct? Like what got you into nursing?
So I got into nursing because my aunt is a nurse, and she used to tell me stories all the time growing up, and I fell in love with like the idea of the intensity and taking care of people, and I just found my passion.
Nice, nice. So nursing is like your dream job, would you say?
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
So do you have any plans, like big plans?
Like after school?
Yes.
So I graduate in May, and the plan is to go to Riley Children's Hospital and work in the PICU there. I work there right now, and I absolutely love it.
Aw.
I accepted my position not too long ago, and that's my big plans.
Congrats.
I hopefully in a few years want to go back to school, potentially here,
Okay.
and become a professor in nursing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's awesome. I'm curious, why did you choose to apply to UINDY?
So if I'm going to be completely honest, I did not come here initially. I went to Lewis University my first semester of college to play golf. I didn't enjoy it there, and so I came back and I live closer around here. I've heard great things about the nursing program, and I was in between this and IUPUI, and I chose here.
So you've golfed previously. Did you like want to pursue that here as well?
Not really. I kind of, when I did my first semester, I found that college and sports was just not
Too much?
something I wanted to do anymore.
No, I
Yeah.
understand that completely. Yeah. So what experiences, like, specifically with your previous school, led you to come to UINDY? May I ask, like?
I just, the culture here just wasn't what I liked. My golf coach wasn't exactly super supportive of like all of our endeavors, and like nursing, he wasn't there, and it just wasn't a great situation. And I loved my roommate, and I'm still friends with her while I was there, but other than that, nothing else I really liked.
Okay, so as you're a nursing student here, I know that's probably like a lot of work, a lot of work. So what's your schedule kind of look like with school and like outside, correct? Like what do you do in your free time?
So my schedule is pretty busy most of the time. This semester I've actually gotten some relief, but I usually work out 5 days a week. I find time at some point to work out. I work 24 hours a week at the hospital. Usually that's on the weekends. I also work here at the campus on Wednesdays in the Sim Center of the Health Pavilion.
You're a busy gal.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
I
goodness.
tutor on top of that nursing students. So
Whoa.
I could never. Props to you. Working out, job, everything.
working out is kind of my free time, like the time I have for myself. I really enjoy it. And so.
Props to you, girl, because
Yeah.
you're doing better than me. Doing better than me.
Okay, I have a question. So I feel like something about like the healthcare industry specifically, there's things that are always changing. And so I'm just curious, like, what do you think something that's important that's going on right now, something you find interesting that's changing within the healthcare or nursing industry?
One thing that kind of comes to my mind initially is just like the use of telehealth. I think that's a really amazing like step towards things. I know that technology can be pretty controversial on like whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like for healthcare, it's a really great thing, especially for things that aren't non-emergent. I feel like a lot of people use the emergency room for like things that they shouldn't. So like the telehealth has been really a great thing, and I think we have COVID to thank for the upcoming of it, and so I'm excited to see where that goes. And I also like that, like in the hospital, we have a lot of different cultures that speak a lot of different languages, and we use like it's like a machine, and a person pops up to do the translation And so I think that is also an amazing change that we are shifting to.
Okay. So you're part of the Student Nursing Association, is that correct? Can you tell me just a little bit about that, like what you do?
Yeah, I'm the vice president of SNA. Mackenzie Tiki is our president, and we host events to try to get our nursing, like all of the students to get together and like interact, because nursing is very challenging and rigorous, and so depending on each other is really important. So you kind of form those relationships at these events. So like our last event, we did like a Valentine's Day event where we all just like got together and like played games.
That's
we
fun.
had Olive Garden. It was a really great experience. And we're doing a cap decorating event for like the graduating seniors. We also do things outside, like we do like volunteer work. We've done like the diabetes walk and things like that, getting involved.
Who did you say the president was again?
Mackenzie Tiki.
Okay. I thought I couldn't remember. This is kind of like a goofy question. What's your biggest healthcare ick? Like something that you just can't deal with, like what is it?
Ostomy bags, I can't do them.
What is that?
It's like part of your intestine is like pulled out, and then they put a bag on it and it collects fecal matter, and it usually smells a lot worse than like feces.
Girl, you're so much better than me.
And so when we have those are not my favorite. That is my ick.
No, you are so much better than me. Props to you. I can't even like do like babies. I think babies are just gross in general. So
I
like
love babies.
I couldn't. So what do you think one of your specialties is though? Like in the healthcare field, like something you like feel like you're really good at?
I would say I think I'm really good at like communicating with like the patient and the family. I do work with children, so a lot of times I'm communicating with the family versus the child. And I've gotten a really great experience in my capstone to grow that communication, and so I feel really confident talking to people, and like I feel confident in my knowledge, and so that is something that I think like is good to have, but like I really like talking to people.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us a little bit about your capstone project here?
So I am, like I said, in the pediatric intensive care unit at Riley for my capstone, and our plan was to work on a quality improvement project, and so I'm working on preventing unplanned extubations, which an intubation is like a breathing tube, and so we're trying to prevent it from accidentally coming out. So we're working towards a program called the Tube Guardian, where we always have someone at the bedside designated to make sure that that tube does not come out, because that can lead to a whole bunch of things like cardiac arrest. The patient could not breathe on their own. So it can lead to a lot of sentinel events that we want to prevent. And so that's what I'm working on in my capstone. And yeah.
Nice. Okay, this is like kind of pushing away from what we are like talking about.
Yeah.
But what are your study habits? Because I know you're busy. We just talked about this. I know you're a busy gal. What are like some of the study habits you have?
So one of the main things I do is right after each class or lecture, I go back over my notes to kind of like refine them and making sure like I get it to my wording. So I'm paying attention in class. I'm not necessarily paying attention to like what I'm writing down. So I make those things nicer and neater, and then I come throughout the days. It was a lot more when I had more challenging classes.
Yeah.
But, like I would study at least like 30 minutes a day, 30 to an hour a day for each class, so that way I was confident in my abilities to know them, and then I didn't feel like I was cramming. I am not a crammer, so I could not do that. Yeah.
Well,
Right.
thank you so very much for joining us
Yeah,
today.
of course.
Thank you.
Stay right back because we'll have another guest coming up on Good Morning Greyhounds. We'll be back after a short break.
How about those Nuggets this year, Jace? It sounds like a chip to me.
They ain't going back to back. Ain't no one getting past Boston. They got a super team, man.
All right, Jace, check up. This is Last Call. Jace and I head-to-head on football, baseball, basketball, and everything UINDY.
Mondays, 6 p.m. UINDY TV on YouTube and Xfinity Stream Channel 1096.
leave it to our actual athletes? Watch UINDY TV's live sports broadcast on GLVCSN and YouTube.
There's often a moment when you're helping somebody with math where they just suddenly get over that little barrier and they get it. It's a nice aha moment, and I really like being involved in helping students achieve that moment, and we do get a lot of those here in the tutoring lab.
Welcome back. Our guest this morning is a very special professor here at the University of Indianapolis. We got Dr. Toon.
Welcome to the show, Professor Dr. Toon. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Doing well.
Yeah.
So we're just going to ask a little bit of questions about you. So what got you into the healthcare industry to begin with, before everything?
Well, like Hope described, my aunt was a nurse. That sounded so familiar. And so she would talk about that as I grew up, and I think that's true with a lot of people who go into the healthcare field, is that they have a friend, a family member, someone close to them that has been in the healthcare field, and I just became interested in that as I grew up, and so then and I also was interested in UINDY because I was counting them up this morning, 7 other family members in my family who have attended UINDY and graduated from UINDY. So we're a big Greyhound family, and 3 generations as well. So that,
nice. Are you local to Indiana?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I really like this university, and so that makes a lot of sense that you have a lot of family here.
Yeah. I'm curious, what's like a day in your life look like here at UINDY?
There's a lot of variety. So my schedule kind of varies. So I teach in the classroom as well as the clinical setting. Teach mainly the accelerated nursing program, both online and in person. So they are mostly second degree students. So teaching them, whether it be virtual classroom or in-person classroom, as well as, I'm a course leader as well. So coordinating the clinicals for them and actually doing the clinicals with them in the healthcare setting. So
nice.
It just varies day to day.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So nursing here is one of the biggest departments they have. Why do you think UINDY is so big on nursing?
We have, our program has been in existence for over 60 years, and it's been very well respected in the community for that long. So we've always had a good reputation, contributing to the healthcare of our community, graduating quality nurses, and I think that we just have a lot of respect, and so I think that brings students to this program as well. And then we also have a very personalized approach. So we're available to our students. We are involved with them inside and outside the classroom, and so I feel like that brings students here.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
Well.
Yeah. So I'm sure you teach many classes. Do you have a favorite class that you teach?
I think my favorite is critical care, because I feel like it brings everything together. They have foundational classes like fundamentals, medical, surgical. I teach all of that, but my favorite is critical care because I get to see it all come together. The light bulb kind of goes on, so to speak.
Yeah, what did you end up choosing to teach?
I teach all of them, so just kind of.
Why did you choose it?
Oh, why did I choose those? My expertise in nursing, is what I have worked in and most comfortable in. So that's kind of what we do as far as we can all kind of teach the fundamentals in nursing, the basic skills, but then we kind of branch out into our own specialty areas as well.
Is this something that you always saw yourself doing, being a teacher at a university?
Fairly early in my career, I decided, when I went back for my master's, I had only been a nurse for about a year and a half. So, and that was my goal, was to teach from the very beginning. So, yeah.
I don't think I could ever teach. So or nursing specifically. I think just nursing is a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of information. I think it's a very talented major to have.
Yeah.
So I don't think I could do that.
It's very rewarding.
Yeah.
So we kind of asked this question to Hope, but the healthcare industry is always changing. There's always new things coming up. Mm-hmm. What do you think, from your perspective, is one of the newest or most important things that you would tell students to keep their eye on right now?
I think we're all kind of recovering from COVID, right? So a lot of things have been impacted by that. So I think staffing is a big thing. You know, for years we've had staffing issues in nursing, kind of you know, varying levels of that, and I think that's happened since COVID, and I think a lot of it may be due to the large amount of people who have gone into travel nursing. You know, lots of bonuses and high salaries with that, and so, you know, it's kind of exciting for young nurses to do that, and I'm not saying don't do that, but I think getting established in, you know, kind of your niche and your community and so forth is going to help them in the long run, as well as healthcare industry, just kind of getting back to where we were before, at least as far as staffing. So I think we have a long way to go with that, but that's one of the things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we talked about the Student Nursing Association. I'm curious, do you have any involvement in that? What are you doing within that association?
I have been one of the co-sponsors of the SNA for about 10 years. I really, really enjoy that, getting to know the students on a more personal level and getting to know them outside the classroom. As I said, I teach in the accelerated program, and I don't teach a lot in the traditional program, so I don't get to know them as well. So I think that's been my opportunity to kind of get to know more students, and I really enjoy it. And I enjoy seeing them grow as leaders as well. So.
I'm gonna take a big divot from what we were talking about. What's like your go-to lunch?
Go-to lunch?
Yeah, like what do you bring for lunch?
Oh, what do I bring for lunch? A variety of things. Leftovers.
Are you a big cook?
Not a lot, but some, yeah. And you know, my apples and peanut butter, I like that. My yogurt.
I love apples and peanut butter.
You know, leftovers is probably a big thing, though.
So you mentioned you don't cook that much, but you do. Do you, what are like some hobbies you have?
We like to go out to eat. We're empty nesters,
Me too.
so we like to go out to eat, a variety of restaurants. We like to go to state parks. I like to garden, go swimming, go to the beach. I'm more of an outdoor person, so really.
I have to ask now, what's your favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant? Let's see. The Artist Colony Inn is a big favorite in Brown County, Nashville, Indiana. Court Street Cafe in Franklin, Ann's Diner in Franklin. We go to Franklin quite a bit, so have several favorites. Yeah.
Awesome.
Evan, do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite restaurant? I love Italian food, so I think anywhere that has Italian food, I'm there.
I get that.
Like it doesn't matter
that.
where, it just has to have Italian food.
I get that. Yeah. I'm a big Taco Bell kind of gal.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm a big Taco Bell kind of gal, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to leave you with one last question. So, do you have any tips for incoming students that are interested in nursing, maybe people who are a little on the fence? They don't really know if this is the right field for them.
I think getting involved, and of course I always have to put the plug in for the SNA, getting involved is very important because your registered student organizations or RSOs such as SNA are your opportunity to get involved with events, you know, obviously at the university, but also to interact with those at different levels of the program. That can be an academic support as well as a social support. And so I think that's very important, and I think that kind of plays into how satisfied they are in the program and just at the university in general. So that would be my tip.
Thank you so much. Stay tuned because we have a special street interview with Kennedy Phelps. We'll be right back after this break.
Policy, politics, and news. We have it all right here on Real Talk 2024. Join us every Friday at 12 p.m. for your political and national news coverage.
welcome back. We have a special street interview with Kennedy, who asks our UINDY students what their favorite registered student organization is.
Hi guys, this is Kennedy Phelps, and I'll be walking around Switzer Center asking people what their favorite RSO/club is. Come along with me. I'm here with
Derek Jones.
What is your What's your favorite club at UINDY?
I would have to say Broadcast Education Association.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'm here with
Liam.
What's your favorite club at UINDY?
Let's Link.
All right, thank you. I'm here with
Brian Hauk.
What's your favorite club at UINDY?
Probably the powerlifting club.
All right, thank you. I'm here with
Binks.
What's your favorite club at UINDY?
My favorite club is BEA, the Broadcast Education Association. Join us every Tuesday at 5 p.m.
All right, thank you. I'm here with
Brendan.
What's your favorite club at UINDY?
The Global Greyhounds.
Thank you. I'm here with
Jake.
What's your favorite club at UINDY?
My favorite club is Blossoming of Friends here in the Build program.
Awesome, thank you. I'm here with
Maddie Fisher.
What's your favorite club here at UINDY?
My favorite club is going to be College Mentors for Kids. It's a group of students that get together and they work with students from the IPS school district. They bring them in, they show them different parts of what a university looks like, and it's super fun and super cute.
Awesome, thanks. I'm here with
Hunter Baker.
What's your favorite club here at UINDY?
The Pokemon Go Club.
And why is that?
Because I play Pokemon Go a lot and I really enjoy it.
That's good, thank you. I'm here with
Austin Kerr.
What's your favorite club here at UINDY?
I think I gotta go with PRSSA.
All right, thank you.
Kennedy, you killed it. I didn't even realize there was that many RSOs or clubs here on the university. That was crazy.
No, that was good. But,
yeah.
But speaking of things, Sunday is Easter. Do you have any plans?
Sunday is Easter. So I'm gonna go home, see my family.
Where's home?
Home is in Carmel.
Okay.
So not far. But I'm gonna go home, see my dog, see my parents, see my brother and sister,
Aww.
get the whole family together.
A reunion?
Yeah, and then we're gonna have like a dinner on Sunday. I don't know what we're having. Usually it's something different every time for Easter, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
mine's always the same.
Yeah, okay, so what are you doing?
I always get I get cooked ham,
Okay.
Cooked ham with mashed potatoes.
Right.
And green beans,
Classic.
Duh.
Classic. Yeah, our family's weird because sometimes it'll be like, okay, let's have Italian. Other times let's have Chinese. And then the other times it's like, let's have a turkey. So I think.
You got the whole menu.
Yeah.
You got everything.
Maybe this year they'll stuff Chinese food and Italian food in a turkey.
In a turkey?
That would be great.
Okay.
An orange chicken turkey with cheese melts on top.
No thanks. No thanks. I'm good. I'll stick with my ham, my mashed potatoes, my rolls. I'll stick with all that.
Okay, well.
You going any Easter egg hunting though?
No. So my mom actually was like, "You want to go Easter egg hunting?" And I was just like, "I think I'm a little too old for that at this point."
Think you're too.
I
okay.
did it yeah, I know. Well, so when we would do Easter, we would do little chocolate eggs and we'd hide them around the house. It's like little candies.
Okay.
But it's just got a little bit boring, What about you? What type of eggs did you look for?
Well, we have these. You like the little plastic ones that you snap open stuff?
I love those, but we would always do little chocolate ones.
Yeah. Well, ours are hidden through a neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
It's legit.
You did neighborhood one. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, this week there will be no more shows on UINDY TV. We're going to be on a 3-day weekend.
Good Friday.
Yeah, so that's it for this week. So stay tuned next week where we will kick off our shows back again, starting with Last Call.
Have a good one.